IQ is made possible in part by Wing to Wing Foundation. Today, these two teams, Boyd County from Boyd County, Kentucky, and Ripley from Ripley, West Virginia, compete on today's IQ. From the Cool TV studio, here's the host of IQ, Ernie Anderson.
Thank you, MJBK. Thank you, audience and players. Welcome to the big show. And we're going to start with a warm-up round. And Boyd County, we'll start with you, winners of last week's game. The Greek heroes is your category. The son of Calliope and Apollo, he was a brilliant musician. When he played the lyre, he could charm wild animals, even make rivers stand still. When Orpheus's wife, Eurydice, died, he went down to the underworld to find her. Your answer?
Pan.
No? How about it?
No answer.
It's Orpheus. Your Greek heroes question now. He was known for his triumph over numerous monsters, especially the Minotaur, which lived in a labyrinth on the island of Crete. In later life, he became king of Athens and a famous warrior.
Perseus?
No? Colton?
Jason.
It's Theseus. Four-letter word, and we're coming back to you now, Ripley. To choose a tool or a guitar implement.
A pick?
A pick is right. Boyd County, riverbank growth, musical instrument part for Brady Bunch actor Robert, or Brady Bunch actor Robert. Your answer?
Hide.
No? Ripley? Your answer?
No answer.
Read. Movie quotes. Up to you, Boyd County. From what one movie would you have heard these quotes? 2004. Get in, loser. We're going shopping. I'm not like a regular mom. I'm a cool mom. That's why her hair is so big. It's full of secrets.
Mean Girls.
Mean Girls is right. I dated a few of those. Oh, pardon me. What one movie would you have heard these quotes? 2008. You either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Why so serious? He's the hero Gotham deserves, but not the one it needs right now.
Batman Dark Knight.
Dark Knight is right. Stay with you for an audio question now. Listen to this 1969 4 weeks at #1 hit, which won the Oscar for Best Song from a Motion Picture. Don't remember it like that? Perhaps you will when I tell you that this is played in Spider-Man 2, right after Peter Parker decides not to be Spider-Man anymore. Listen and name the song.
But that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red. Crying's not for me, 'cause I'm never gonna stop the rain by complaining, because I'm free. Nothing's worrying me.
How about that monster hit from 1969? It's for you, Ripley.
No answer.
Cameron?
No Worry in Me.
It's Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head. But I have your audio question now. Here's the German version of a million-selling Frank Sinatra 1966 #1 from the movie A Man Could Get Killed. Listen and give me its English title.
Diese eine Frau, so unvergleichlich, diese eine Frau, so unbeschreiblich, diese eine Frau, sie treibt mich in den Bann.
Boyd County, your answer.
Mac the Knife.
No? Certainly a great song in its day. Ripley?
No answer.
Audience, tell them. Strangers in the Night. Or Fremde in der Nacht. But that will end our warm-up round. We'll be back with the bonus round when HiQ returns.
For those on the go, the smoothie connoisseur, the break room favorite, And for those that just never quite have it all,
Happy holidays from Clark's Pumpkin Shop. Stop in this winter weather season and warm up with one of our coffees, hot chocolates, or lattes, custom made just the way you like it. Clark's Pumpkin Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Chris, I think people see our commercials and they want us to tone it down.
Oh, like everybody else.
I'm on TV showing you a row of cars.
Low prices.
Cars have outsides and insides.
Explosions!
Families with a dog.
Price.
For families and a dog.
Fireworks.
And look at this dollar sign. Maybe not.
Right now at Dutch Miller Kia, get a 2023 Sportage starting at just $269 a month.
The Professor and Stephanie, weekday mornings from 6 to 10. MJ McKay, middays 10 to 2. Ernie G. Anderson, weekday afternoons from 2 to 6. Jim Forrest, evenings from 6 to 9. Dwayne Elliott, weeknights 9 to midnight. And the greatest songs of all times play here on Cool Hits 105.7.
The views are breathtaking. The experience is hands-on. The instruction is personal. The programs are nationally ranked. The atmosphere is welcoming. It's all here, all in one unique place at Morehead State University, all to help you soar higher.
Before gathering with family and friends this holiday season, don't forget to stop in your local food fair market and pick up holiday trays of wings, meats, cheeses, and veggie platters. Also, Food Fair features only Black Canyon Angus quality meats, cut and prepared fresh daily, ready for your holiday meals. Serve only the best on your table this season. Food Fair. From our family to your family, wishing you a safe and joyous holiday celebration.
Thank you, and welcome back to Haiku. In the early going here, we find a score of 20-10 in favor of Ripley. Now, we're going to go and talk to Colton, not to be confused with Cameron, who was here last week for Huntington. Colton, or is it Cameron? No, it's Colton. Tell me about Boyd County.
It's a small school system in Boyd County, Kentucky.
And
our principal is Mr. Holbrook. We have about 900 students, and our coach with us today is Mr. Hart.
All right, welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to the place they've laughed about. Welcome back, Cotter. Shay, talk to me about Ripley in Jackson County.
Ripley's a small town in Jackson County, West Virginia. Our principal is Mr. Merritt. About 800 students attend Ripley High School, and our coach is Miss Barbara Heckert.
Barbara and I go back about 130 years, so she came to the old Haiku back in the day, which I became host in 1984, and she probably was there in the early days, so we're both like 150, but that's all right. Okay, we're going to go into the bonus round, Colton and Shay, and we'll start with you, Shay, for a 15-point clue on English history. This man was the first Norman monarch of England, reigning from 1066 until his death in 1087.
Next clue.
All right. He was Duke of Normandy from 1035 onward. By 1060, following a long struggle to establish his throne, his hold on Normandy was secure.
William the Conqueror or William the First?
Is right. Good for the 10-point clue. So that brings you now to 30. And a chance for maybe 30 more on Italian cities. Here's your 5-pointer. A regatta held each September in what city features gondola races on the Grand Canal?
Ours.
No?
Venice.
Venice is right. Now for 10. Shakespeare's feuding Montagues and Capulets were inspired by actual incidents in what city?
Rome.
Not Rome. So you can take the 10 points if you know, Colton.
Verona.
Verona is right. 35-20 now in the early going. Bonus round fish for you. Here's your 15-point clue. It's a freshwater fish that inhabits South American rivers, floodplains, lakes, and reservoirs, often described as extremely predatory, mainly feeding on fish Their dietary habits vary extensively, and they will also take plant material, leading to their classification as omnivores.
Piranha.
Is right for 15. Your bonus round's on Calamity Jane. 5-point question is: Jane had some dark times as a camp follower of an expedition of what South Dakota hills?
Black Hills.
For 10, a woman surfaced in 1941 claiming to be the daughter of Jane and what wild man who played one poker hand too many?
Billy the Kid.
No? Shay, you can take those 10 points away from them.
No answer.
It's Wild Bill Hickok. 35-40 now in favor of Boyd County, and it's yours, Shay, and Ripley on female health deities for 15. In Hellenistic imagery, her chariot was pulled by peacocks, birds not known to Greeks before the conquests of Alexander.
Hera.
Right for 15. Nice job. Brings you to 50 now in the lead. And your bonus, and we're going to stay along those lines, Greek and Roman gods and goddesses. Here's your 5-pointer. Her Greek name is Eos. The Romans also associated the northern lights with the new day, believing them to be what goddess of dawn? Shay?
No answer.
All right, Colton?
Nike.
It's Aurora. Another bonus coming up on American Humorist. If we get past this 15-10-5, and it's for you, Colton. Here's your 15-point clue on Shakespeare. Thought to have been first performed in 1606, this tragedy dramatizes the damaging physical and psychological effects of political ambition on those who seek power.
Macbeth.
Macbeth is right for 15. In the lead by 5, will you add more to it on American Humorists? Here's your 5-pointer. You Bet Your Life moved from radio to television in 1950, and this wit entertained America and his wisecracks for 11 years, also winning a 1951 Emmy. He was born Julius Henry Marks on October 2nd, 1890 in New York City, but by what name was he better known?
No answer.
Shay? Your answer?
No answer.
Audience? Groucho. Say the secret void, and the duck comes down and we split $100. That will end the bonus round. Our 60-second round categories are Buck, Shakespeare characters A through J in order, religion terms, and body works. When High Q returns.
Before gathering with family and friends this holiday season, don't forget to stop in your local food fair market and pick up holiday trays of wings, meats, cheeses, and veggie platters. Also, Food Fair features only Black Canyon Angus quality meats, cut and prepared fresh daily, ready for your holiday meals. Serve only the best on your table this season. Food Fair. From our family to your family, wishing you a safe and joyous holiday celebration.
The views are breathtaking. The instruction is personal. The experience is hands-on. The programs are nationally ranked. The atmosphere is welcoming. It's all here, all in one unique place. All to help you soar higher.
This High-Q broadcast has been brought to you in part by River Cities Builders, A&A Porta Potties, Kentucky Farmers Bank, Stoltz Pharmacy in Greenup and McDonald Pharmacy in South Shore, First and People's Bank, Clark's Pump and Shops of the Tri-State, Morehead State University, Tri-State Area Food Fairs, Dutch Miller Automotive, and Members Choice Credit Union with funding provided by the Wing to Wing Foundation.
For those on the go, the smoothie connoisseur, the break room favorite, and for those that just never quite have it all, Clark's has what you need to keep your day on track. Make life easier and keep your busy schedule moving forward with everything you need at Clark's. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Chris, I think people see our commercials and they want us to tone it down.
Oh, like everybody else.
I'm on TV showing you a row of cars.
Low prices.
Cars have outsides and insides.
Explosions.
Families with a dog.
Price.
For families and a dog.
Fireworks.
And look at this dollar sign. Maybe not.
Right now at Dutch Miller Kia, get a 2023 Sportage starting at just $269 a month.
Welcome back. After 2 rounds of play, we have a good close game, 5-point differential in favor of Boyd County. Now, our 60-second round category, I've given them a choice of 4 categories. They're going to pick the one they like best: Buck, religion terms, Shakespeare characters A through J in order, or body works. Give them 60 seconds to get as many of the 10 as they can. Anything they miss or pass goes to the other team, and then the other team will get their category. Anything they miss or pass goes to the originating team. And since, Ripley, you're down by 5, you get to pick the first category, which is?
Religion terms.
Religion terms. Okay. Start the clock. Arabic name for the supreme being of Muslims.
Allah.
In Judaism, the most important religious holiday, the Day of Atonement.
Rosh Hashanah.
No, the major Japanese religion.
Shintoism.
Yes. Fit to be eaten according to Jewish ritual.
Kosher.
Christian sacrament that celebrates the Lord's Supper.
Communion.
No. Christian rite of plunging a person into water as a sign of purification.
Baptism.
Intellectual denial that there is a God.
Atheism.
A day set aside for rest and religious observances.
Sabbath.
India's 4th largest region, founded by Nanak to harmonize Islam and Hinduism.
Pass.
A Jamaican sect who look to Ethiopia as a spiritual and racial home. They wear dreadlocks in their hair and smoke marijuana. And time runs out. You did well, picking up 6. That gives you another 60, brings you to 110. All right, on the 4, Colton and Boyd County. In Judaism, the most important religious holiday, the Day of Atonement.
Yom Kippur.
Yom Kippur. Christian sacrament that celebrates the Lord's Supper. Answer?
Lent.
It's Eucharist. India's 4th largest religion, founded by Nanak to harmonize Islam and Hinduism.
Sikhism.
And a Jamaican sect who look to Ethiopia as a spiritual and racial home. They wear dreadlocks in their hair and smoke marijuana. Rastafarians. So you picked up 3 of those, brings you to 85. And now it's your category. Which of the remaining categories do you want?
We'll take Shakespeare characters.
Shakespeare characters in order A through J. Okay. Start the clock. A. Shylock claims to a pound in his flesh in the Merchant of Venice.
No answer.
B. Romeo's servant in Romeo and Juliet, and a merchant in the Comedy of Errors.
Byron.
No. C. The lover of Antony and Antony and Cleopatra. She commits suicide using a poisonous asp.
Cleopatra.
D. The protagonist's wife in Othello. He strangles her in the mistaken belief that she's unfaithful.
Diocles.
No. E. The son of Henry VI, who joins his mother, Queen Margaret, as the leader of the Lancastrian forces in Henry VI, Part 3. He's killed
Edward.
by... Yes. F. Prince of Norway in Hamlet, peripheral figure throughout the play, but arrives to take over.
Hamlet.
Say again?
Hamlet.
No. G. The cruel eldest daughter in King Lear. She's married to the Duke of Albany. And time runs out on that 7th one. You picked up 2 of those. Brings you to 105. Okay. Ripley, on the Shakespeare characters A through J. A. Shylock claims a pound of his flesh in the Merchant of Venice.
Aiden.
It's Antonio. B. Romeo's servant in Romeo and Juliet, and a merchant in the Comedy of Errors. Your answer?
Boyd.
Balthazar. How about D. The protagonist's wife in Othello? He strangles her in the mistaken belief that she's unfaithful.
I delegate my partner,
Okay.
Sydney.
Say again? No, it's Fortinbras. Oh, D, Desdemona. All right. And let's go to G, the cruelest eldest daughter in King Lear. She's married to the Duke of Albany.
Grace.
No, it's Goneril. And since I goofed one, I'll get to the H, the wife of Menelaus, who has been stolen away by Paris and is therefore the cause of the wars fought in Troilus and Cressida.
Helen.
Helen is right. So you picked up one of theirs. Brings you to 120, 105 after the 60-second round. That means Stump the Experts will decide who wins and moves on when High Q returns.
For those on the go, the smoothie connoisseur, the break room favorite, and for those that just never quite have it all. Happy holidays from Clark's Pumpkin Shop. Stop in this winter weather season and warm up with one of our coffees, hot chocolates, or lattes, custom made just the way you like it. Clark's Pumpkin Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Chris, I think people see our commercials and they want us to tone it down.
Oh, like everybody else.
I'm on TV showing you a row of cars.
Low prices.
Cars have outsides and insides.
Explosions!
Families with a dog.
Price.
For families and a dog.
Fireworks.
And look at this dollar sign. Maybe not.
Right now at Dutch Miller Kia, get a 2023 Sportage starting at just $269 a month.
Other banks love when you overdraft your account so they can charge you more fees.
That's not totally true.
Other banks have strict policies in place and they're not always able to help their customers.
We do have strict rules and policies to follow.
But we understand that life happens. At Members Choice Credit Union, you're a name, not a number.
The views are breathtaking. The experience is hands-on. The instruction is personal. The programs are nationally ranked. The atmosphere is welcoming. It's all here, all in one unique place at Morehead State University, all to help you soar higher.
Before gathering with family and friends this holiday season, don't forget to stop in your local food fair market and pick up holiday trays of wings, meats, cheeses, and veggie platters. Also, Food Fair features only Black Canyon Angus quality meats, cut and prepared fresh daily, ready for your holiday meals. Serve only the best on your table this season. Food Fair. From our family to your family, wishing you a safe and joyous holiday celebration.
Thank you and welcome back to High Q. After 3 rounds of play, it's 120 for Ripley and 105 for our friends from Boyd County. Now we're going into the Stump the Experts round where the questions are worth 20 points apiece. We'll start with you, Boyd County. Question on moons. Name dwarf planet Pluto's largest moon, named after the ferryman who took souls across the river Styx.
Chiron.
Chiron is right. And you pick up another 20. Your moons question now. 2 planets have no known moons. Name either one of them.
Neptune.
No. You can take 20 points if you know.
Mercury.
Mercury is one. Venus is the other. Brings you to 145 to 120. However, we'll come back to you now, Shay, for Scottish authors. I'll give you some works. You name the Scottish author. Ivanhoe, Waverley, Rob Roy, The Lady of the Lake, Kenilworth, The Bride of Lammermoor, Woodstock, and The Fortunes of Nigel.
Scott.
Sir Walter Scott is right. Now, your Scottish author's question, Colton. Tam O'Shanter, published in 1791. He's also well known for his contribution to over 300 songs that celebrate love, friendship, work, and drink, with often hilarious and tender sympathy, such as Auld Lang Syne.
Swift.
No? Shay?
No answer.
It's Robert Burns. Back to you now for a visual question, Colton. Founded in the late 18th century, when its city was under the authority of the Austrian imperial family, this is the world's famous home of Italian opera, where Verdi, Puccini, and other great composers first had their works performed. Name it or the city in which it's located.
Florence.
No. 20 points for you and the lead. Ripley, if you know. Answer?
Rome.
No, it's Milan and La Scala. But your visual question now. Name this East Coast building, the birthplace of two important pieces of American history. Your answer?
No answer.
How about it, Colt?
Independence Hall.
Independence Hall is right. So another 20 for you, brings you to 165. Native American tribes, back to you, Shay and Ripley. Name one of the four Native American tribes beginning with the letter C.
Cherokee.
Cherokee, certainly. And that gives you 20. Now, name another of the four Native American tribes beginning with the letter C.
Choctaw.
Is right. And that will end a well-played game. We'll see who moves on to play in this season's Haiku here on the CW when we return.
This Haiku broadcast has been brought to you in part by River Cities Builders, A&A Porta Potties, Kentucky Farmers Bank, Stoltz Pharmacy in Greenup and McDonald Pharmacy in South Shore, First and People's Bank, Clark's Pump and Shops of the Tri-State, Morehead State University, Tri-State Area Food Fairs, Dutch Miller Automotive, and Members Choice Credit Union with funding provided by the Wing to Wing Foundation.
The Professor and Stephanie, weekday mornings from 6 to 10. MJ McKay, middays 10 to 2. Ernie G. Anderson, weekday afternoons from 2 to 6. Jim Forrest, evenings from 6 to 9. Dwayne Elliott, weeknights 9 to midnight. And the greatest songs of all times play here on Cool Hits 105.7.
Whether it's fountain drinks at the lowest price or you're filling up the cooler for the family and friends, Clark's has the widest selection, the best prices, and the most helpful staff you'll find anywhere.
Clark's Stop and Shop.
Return, refresh, refuel.
Thank you, and welcome back to Haiku. What a great game it was, and the Stump the Experts round proved to be the winner for Boyd County in this case, 185 to 160 over a fine Ripley team. We will see you next week with Huntington High and this Ripley team, he enunciates. Ernie G. Anderson reminding you to adopt a spayed or neutered pet for a lifetime of love. God bless you. We'll see you next week here on Haiku.